Hi all, and welcome just to a quick review of the Silverback Tac-41A sniper rifle. Obviously it's a toy, it's for airsoft, it's not real. I've owned it for a couple of months now and I have to say it's fantastic. Obviously this is not how it comes. It does not come with the scope set, the handguard or the short carbon suppressor. What it does come with: aluminium chassis, folding stock, which is really useful, 110 round magazine. You can play all day with one of those if you're picking your shots carefully. I must say, you do have to be careful with the magazines though. This here, you can stiffen the spring, but you easily catch that and it'll half empty your mag in a split second. Obviously not loaded at the moment. One of the downsides I've only found so far is I'm a lefty. So I've converted it to left, which is really easy, just takes a couple of minutes. But with the folding stock that side and now the bolt handle on the other side, what it means is if I put it in my case, I have to just unscrew that, store it in the case separately. No big deal, but I have contacted Silverback and they said they are looking into making a different bracket and catch so that you can actually swap the stock over to left-hand folding. So you just release it there, pull it back. So I'd need a new hinge and a new catch because they're not ambidextrous, but technically the gun is. Fantastic looking gun. It's not light, but I didn't realise it's only a little bit heavier than the stock Tac-41P. Couple of 100 grams in it. Obviously the weight increases with the handguard. Obviously there's an optional extra and the suppressor, which does make it quite forward heavy. I found that out. I've played all day with it and doing really well. It does get a little heavy, but I don't find it's too much. I did buy this brand new. I bought it upgraded as well. I haven't played with the stock version. I will give a shout out to longbowbb. Great company to deal with, no faults at all, fantastic. He upgraded it for me because I'm a newbie. It's got a fluted barrel in there, which is a shame to hide, but I have decided to keep this optional extra handguard on. But what he did for me is it's got a Silverback 70-degree booking and Chub nub for increased hop, and piston wise it's now got Edgi shock absorbing piston in it, which is their limited edition. It's great, easy to cock, sounds louder than you think, but it's not. When it's out in the field 2 meters away you can barely hear that gun. It's great. Triple safeties on it. It's got ambidextrous, one each side, one on the top. Really, it's not very often I ever use it, but it's there, it's sensible, keeps everything safe. Just quick release mag there. Also it comes with this Allen key, which is for two things. It's got Allen key this end and it's got a bolt end that end. The bolt end goes in here. You literally screw it in, pull that out of the way, screw it in so it's all the way in. Okay, you feel a bit of resistance, turn it, pull it. It's over. Take it off. Oh, forgot, folding stock. Cylinder comes out, easy as that. Easy to work on. Don't need pliers or needle nose pliers. All you need is what's right there. You take the nut off for the cheek piece, pop it onto there, unscrew it, piston out, easy as that. In fact, I've had that out today just to make sure everything's all right. I've had the piston out, made sure it's all nice and clean, no debris in there from crawling around in the bush. Hold the stock, pull the trigger, slide it in, lock it down, then pin back in, and I can get it in. There we are, because the bolt needs to be up, and then just slide that in there. Nothing ever wants to go in when you want it to. There we are, pins in, then just unscrew your Allen key. Easy as that. Easy to work on even for a beginner like me. It's just great, you know, like I say, the optional extras that I've put on, this is Novrich scope. I have got an adapter plate on the top with a riser on it because I run scope cam as well now. Obviously there's plenty of options out there. Personally, for the price, I find this great. I've also got the short carbon suppressor on. Also purchased from Longbow as along with the handguard, and it's absolutely fantastic. It's accurate. The build quality on this is fantastic. Can't fault it at all. Yeah, I can't praise it enough so far, considering, you know, I've only been playing for 3 months now. And also, if you don't have this handguard on, I can take it out anyway, but it has, in fact, I will show you, that's what the other part of this key is for. Allen key in there, undo these 3 Allen keys like that. There we go, quick detach barrel. That's the nice fluted one that I've got. Doesn't come with that, just comes with a round one. Your hop comes out, really good if you want to change to a longer barrel and just have a spare hop. You haven't got to keep swapping your hop over. It's really great. Like I say, that's an optional extra. So if that wasn't on, with the stock folded, even with a suppressor on, you can easily fit that in a backpack. You don't have to carry it around in a hard case, it will be totally out of sight. Stick it in a backpack, put the barrel in alongside it, and that's it. The barrel has got cutouts in it so that you can line it up easy. It is just a case of sliding it back in without scratching it. So it just goes down like that. Click, turn it to the right. And it's back in. Really can't complain. Fantastic looking gun. Build quality is great. Well, it is with mine. I've had no issues at all. Yeah. Like I say, that is now running basically 2.3 joules on 0.48 BBs. And yeah, it's fantastic. So I've got as much range as I can ask for, and the BBs are still hitting hard. Absolutely great. So if you've been in two minds about buying one, I would say yeah. It's not cheap. It was just for the stock gun on its own, it's £530, whereas I think the P, which is more traditional rifle type with adjustable rear cheek piece, they're about £380. They have a longer barrel than these, and so as stock, these have a slightly more powerful spring to make up for the shorter barrel. But in this, it's got the, like I say, it's got the Edgi piston. It's running the maximum weight that it comes with, and it's got a 120 Newton meter spring in there, and it's delivering as much power as you're allowed in the UK. And so my advice, if you've been umming and ahhing, got any questions, ask, but I would personally say go for it. The build quality over a lot of these VSR 10s, it's far superior to that. I can't comment on the build quality of the stock of the 41p, but all this transfers straight out of the P and into this chassis if you've already got the P. The handguard won't fit, but the housing, trigger unit, everything straight out by undoing a couple of screws underneath, and that comes out and into this stock, which you can buy separately. But yeah, other than that, the only difference is obviously is the barrel length. But yeah, fantastic it is. Can't fault it at all. And I again can't thank Longbow BB enough. It's been super helpful for somebody that doesn't really know an awful lot before I bought this, and I'll add him a mention in my comments as well. So any questions, just ask. Thanks for a watch, and hope to hear from you.